people ask me, what's happening with the stock market? I said, look, if I knew how the stock market operated, I would quit this job and be an investor, and I would make millions of dollars. I'm as baffled as anybody else. All I know is there's a lot of uncertainty out there. When there's uncertainty in the world, small things can trigger large responses, and that's probably what's happened. Hopefully it's settling down. I don't know what it's doing today. We've become the best entertainment show in the media, thanks to Donald Trump. I have two thoughts. One, he is tapping into a situation, a nerve here that explores and I think stimulates the frustration that a lot of American people have with politicians, with business as usual politically, with dysfunction in Washington, and with political correctness. And that's resonating with a lot of people here. It's hard, but number two, it's hard for me to see Donald Trump as leader of the free world and as commander-in-chief, because he doesn't seem to have that depth of experience and knowledge that I think we need to have. And it's easy to throw out phrases that get people worked up. It's much harder to find solutions. And the more we learn, the release of some of the, and the more we hear from the Iranians, the more difficult it is for me to understand why anybody can support this agreement and say it's a good agreement. Four previous presidents have all said that possession of nuclear weapons by Iran is unacceptable. 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans have said that, the last, including Barack Obama. We have conceded that Iran is going to be able to have nuclear weapons. It's just trying to delay buying peace at any price, essentially, is what we ended up with here. The 8 major goals that we had, every one of them was conceded. There were 2 transcending issues. Mm-hmm. One was keeping Americans safe, providing national security. And I'm on the Intelligence Committee, and I've been very, very engaged in defense foreign policy issues, partly because of my background in that. And so I hope to continue that effort to my last breath, my last hour, my last minute in the Senate. The second is the fiscal, and I call one the fiscal bomb and the other the terrorist bomb. The terrorist bomb is the possession of terrorist organizations of weapons of mass destruction. Equal priority is what I call the fiscal bomb, and that is, when I came there, it was bad enough that the national debt was $10 trillion. Now it's 18 plus, all going to 19 will be, before Obama leaves, will have doubled. And unlike our state, which believes in balanced budgets and keeping surplus and sound economics, the federal government is down an unsustainable path toward fiscal collapse. Unlike March, that comes in like a lion and leaves like a lamb, on what Dan Coats, hopefully you came in like a lion in 2010, is going to leave like a lion. So up to my last hour or minute in the United States Senate, I'm going to be fighting for what I think will make our country stronger, safer, healthier economy. And I'm pouring every ounce of energy I have into that. And I have right now 3 primary thoughts without any specifics to it. One is to re-engage with an organization I started in Indianapolis named the Sagamore Institute, and it supports community and faith-based initiatives. Secondly, I want to hand down whatever experience and judgments that I've had to younger generation, and so whether connecting with young people coming into the system and learning about them and sharing some things I've experienced that might be helpful. So whether it's at a university or whether it's at the community college level or high school level, I want to take some time to do that. And then probably try to keep some connection with what's going on in Washington. Before, when I stepped down, I was on a number of different organizations, Defense Policy Board and some foreign policy groups and so forth. So I'll keep some connection to Washington, but not as paid or not as elected. And then fourth, I guess there's four. Four is more control of my time to spend. Have the flexibility to say, yeah, let's get in the car and go visit the grandkids.